When you start SOLIDWORKS for the first time, this is how your user interface will look like. Now I'm using SOLIDWORKS 2020 Professional for this, and in my case, the user interface kind of look like this. So we have the 3D experience marketplace active here. Well, obviously this is something that might be different for you. And then we have some options here like some resources and the design library and all these things. We'll explore these later, but for now just click anywhere in the blank area and it will collapse to this small toolbar kind of option. Now we have the file menu. So currently the file menu is visible, but if it is not, you need to click a push pin. So I'll just click this push pin and the file menu will disappear. It will hide under the logo. So that's the way it works by default, but I've just selected this file menu and I've made it sticky using this push pin. So click the push pin to keep it here all the time. Then we have the quick access toolbar, about which we'll explore in a moment. So let's now start a simple blank template. So I'll go to File and New. And here you can select a template like Part, Assembly or Drawing. This is the novice view. You can also switch to Advanced view to see more templates. Well, these three are the same templates which we saw in the novice view, but we have some in the MBD tab, and you can add your own custom templates in the tutorial or anywhere you want here. So I'll just switch to templates and I'll select Part and I'll click OK. And this is the main work area. So in this work area, we have already explored this file menu, which has all the file related options. So insert has insert option, tool has tool options, and so on. Then we have the quick access toolbar. Now the quick access toolbar is available here because I've made it kind of like that. But by default, you may find quick access toolbar in the command manager somewhere here. Now this area is called command manager, and you may find the quick access toolbar here. Now, if you don't want the default location of quick access toolbar and want to move it kind of like this, then right click here and go to customize. Then in the toolbar, check the box. So if I click show in the command manager, it will show in the command manager. If I select show in menu bar, it will show in the menu bar. I want it in the menu bar, so I'll select this option and OK. All right. Now, the command manager has all the commands of this software, and these commands are divided into several tabs. So we have the feature tab, sketch tab, markup, and so on. You can also activate or deactivate tabs simply by right clicking anywhere on the command manager and then by selecting the tab option. So in the tab option, we have all of these tabs with check mark. These are active, and the tabs without check mark are deactivated. So if I select surfaces, I'll now have a new tab called surfaces. You can also hide it simply by checking it again and it's gone. Now we also have a thing called toolbar. So I'll right click again here in the command manager. I'll go to toolbar, and these are some of the toolbars that we have. Now you can select a toolbar. Maybe let's select spline tools. And then we have a toolbar kind of like this. So you can just grab it and move it out and it will become a floating toolbar. So these toolbars also has the similar set of tools, and if you want to use a toolbar, then just go to toolbar and activate it, maybe like blocks, and here it is. In this case, I don't want that, so I'll just deactivate all the toolbars. All right, then we have the next thing called feature manager. So here we have the feature manager tree, which has many different things. We have the main part, we have some planes, origin, and also when you start adding features, the features will show up in this list. Then we have the property manager, we have the configuration manager, we have the dim expert manager, and finally the display manager. So all of these things will be used throughout this course. We have some other tools here. If you expand the feature manager, you will see the tools like show, hide, display mode, appearance, and transparency. So we will use once again these options throughout this course, but for now I'll simply hide the feature manager. Then we have the heads up toolbar, which has tools related to changing the view, appearances, and showing or hiding some objects. This is the main work area where we'll make everything in SOLIDWORKS. So all the things that you make will show up here, and here on the bottom left side we have the axis, the user coordinate. So X, Y, and Z axis are here. Now this small thing trimetric is the kind of view which we have right now, though it may not be visible because we don't have any part or any object here, but it will be clear once we have explored the view tools. Now we have the command line or the status bar here. So on the status bar you can see the software which I'm using with the service pack. As you can see, I'm using service pack 3, and here it will show you other status related to the sketch or the part. And here finally we have the unit settings. So right now we are using millimeter mmgs, so millimeter gram second unit. You can switch your unit from here. We'll talk about this also in detail. Now before we wrap this up, let's talk about this search command option. So if you want to find out the location of a command, or maybe if you just want to start a command, you can use this search command tool for that. So mostly the commands are available on this command manager. You can select the command from this list, but if you don't know the location of a command, you just know the name and want to activate it, then go to the search command and type its name. For example, I'll type spline. All right, and it will show me the location of a spline. And to see it here in the command manager, all you need to do is just click on this show command location option, and there it is. It will show you this red arrow right where the command is. So that's the command. Not only that, you can also activate the command directly from here. So if I click here, the command will activate, which I won't do for now. So I'll just delete whatever we have here. Now here you can log in to your account to access all the features and benefits of SOLIDWORKS. You can get support, you can reach the customer portal using this, and if you click this help icon, you will get more options, like you can reach the help menu where you can find all the tools and resources related to SOLIDWORKS software. For example, if you want to know more about a command, just go to help and search for that command. So here in the search area, I'll maybe type spline again, spline, enter, and here it is. Just like Google result, we have the result related to spline. Now maybe I'll just select the first one, spline property manager, and here it is. So everything about that spline option is now visible here. So in this way you can find more about any command. So I'll just close this and I'll go to this question mark again, and here finally, if you have pending updates, you can check for that, and you can also know more detail about the licenses or your products just about here. So these are some of the options that you can explore, and that was the user interface tour of SOLIDWORKS.